portable air conditioner with a dual vent system, 2 vents on this thing, and I just got done with the most part of the installation. That is relatively easy and simple. You have to put in this adapter here, so you have 2 holes in your window where you can vent out hot air and suck in cold air. Now, what I don't understand is why they put this too close together. That it's a little awkward. Wouldn't you want them apart a little more? Because I would imagine it sucks in the cold air. Like this blows out hot and then cold right next to it. I don't know how much sense that makes, but who knows. Let me show you how this is installed in this kind of scenario. So this is here a sliding window where you can slide it open. And what I like about those is that you can keep your screen in here. So I have a screen in here, right? And this plate that mounts here, you see this, so you have like a bit in here. So this big enough to put your finger in there, so insects can fly in there easy. Make a nest. I don't know if they like the hot air or not. But since you can keep the screen, the window screen in here, it's good. Now, up here in the window seal, there, I don't know if we can see that, there, we have this rubber foam that we have to glue on there, and the same down here. So this whole thing is removable, as you can see. See that? Now, I put it in there, taped it in there, without closing those water openings there where the drain water goes out. Like, so when rain water goes in here, it can exit through those holes. It's supposed to. Now, what is awkward on this one is that this is loose here, right? So it would be good if you would have here something in between here to keep this close, keep the pressure on it. It doesn't bend open like it does here, right? Also, where you have air leaks is here through those connectors. You can see the outside, and then here on the side. See that? There, because the vents weird. Okay, so but the whole concept here is supposed to, the foam down there keeps the air from going through there, and the foam up here keeps the air from going there, right? If you look closely, it's closed. Just there is air coming through. Okay, now because this is a sliding window and you cannot close it all the way, the seal here, what goes from left to right, doesn't do you any good because it doesn't make contact with the window itself. And the air can go through here, through this gap, down here and out. So this all doesn't help. That's why there's a foam piece here. They give you more foam. So what you're going to do here is you close that up with this foam. And you see that? There. This is basically the installation steps you have to do. You close this gap in here. You insert this plastic piece. It comes with several different lengths. You can do this from left to right as far as you want, like in very large windows. There is enough of this stuff available. You can do a vertical window, like where you do when you slide the window left right. This can go from top to bottom. That works. And all you have to do is clip in the hoses. Clip in the hoses in the back of the unit here. Okay, and then plug the cable in there. And then all you need to do is turn on the power button. And this thing starts up. Now I'm quiet on purpose to see how much noise this makes. I'm gonna get out of the wind stream here. So I talk in with a normal voice, and it takes up to 3 to 5 minutes sometimes for the compressor to go on. Okay, so we have right now 72 degrees in the room. It's set to 70. Let's set it to 68. It's on high, cool. The fan is on high. So I would say this is as loud as it gets. The maximum loudness. But you can't see in here. It's like a little grid that you can't touch. And then behind there is a fan. You can see the fan, that's good. And then here on the back, this piece here is the filter. I have no idea how to open this, or what button to push, or if you need a screw or what. No idea, but that's the filter. That's a different video to show how to clean the filter. And then up here is a little snap-on thing where you put your remote control. It comes with the remote control. And down here are drain valves, 2 drain valves. One is here, one is there. You basically never need. So now we get the first noise. In the manual they say you will hear vibration noises and stuff like that result from bad installation, like where this plate here is loose, that can vibrate, or the floor is loose, but that's not the case. That's talk in the menu. This is a noise, and this humming noise it could make. Alright? And then it's needless to say, if you want to cool a room like this down, it makes sense to close your blinds, keep the light out from outside, keep the room cool, right? Now, when it's going like this, you can push the quiet button. There, quiet. Then the fan goes to low. And then supposedly it reaches this 42 dB noise. 42. So here we have a remote control. You can see there's several things you can do. You can change the temperature to 70, let's say. You can go to quiet mode. Swing. You can do swing. Swing here. And then this thing opens and closes. See that? So it's moving the air in different ways. It's easy to see, right? Let's see if I have a light where we can see inside. So there you can see inside the fan. You can also see how it moves left and right, how it vibrates in there. So if you have vibrations, then because that fan in there is not 100% perfect, right? I think if you want that, you need to spend more money on an AC. Alright, so I hope you liked this video. Alrighty, it's a little dark in here, but doesn't matter. So the air filter on this device, how you clean it is pretty easy. You go and check here in the back. Here, let me show this to you. Can you see good? You just pull on this handle hard, very hard. There, look at that. See that? It comes out. And this whole thing is the filter. This you wash underwater. And then there is already the stuff you should not touch. Okay, so go in there like this. And here are the clips. Here, and here, and there, and there. So then you clips it back in. There. There they all clipped in. Perfect. Put it back. There we go. Filter clean. Yeah, you have to do this every once in a while, depending on how dirty it is in the room, how much dust you have, okay? And that has nothing to do with the filter on that side. So when those things in here and that gets dirty, that's a whole different story.